You've got your GMC registration, you're ready to start your medical journey in the UK. You begin applying for NHS jobs with hopes in your eyes. But what happens? Silence. No replies, no interviews, no feedback. Just a never-ending wait. If that sounds familiar, this video is for you. Because today we'll uncover what's really happening behind the scenes in 2025 and why so many international doctors are struggling to get NHS jobs even after clearing PLAB and getting licensed. Let's start by understanding what most IMGs believe and what the reality truly looks like. Many international doctors think once you get GMC registration, the hard part is over. You've passed your exams, submitted your documents and finally eligible to work. But the truth is, getting a job is often harder than getting your GMC registration. And in 2025, the competition has reached an all-time high. Every year, thousands of IMGs enter the system from India, Pakistan, Nigeria, Egypt and the Middle East, all chasing limited openings. The NHS may have vacancies, but getting shortlisted is a whole different story. So what's really causing this struggle? Let's break down the hidden layers one by one. Here's something a few people talk about. A growing number of experienced overseas doctors, even consultants and registrars are now applying for SHO or clinical fellow post. Why? Because even for them, entering UK training or consultant roles is incredibly tough. So they apply at lower grades just to get a foot in the door. This means newly graduated IMGs with no NHS experience are suddenly competing with doctors who have 10 to 15 years of experience. Imagine being fresh out of internship and applying for the same post as a seasoned physician. And it's not just about experience anymore. The competition has become wider and deeper than ever. The NHS workforce is expanding faster than ever, with record numbers of doctors joining each year. This sounds great, right? More doctors, more healthcare access. But for job seekers, it means one thing: oversaturation. UK graduates, returning doctors and international medical graduates all entering the same pool. Hospitals can now afford to be extremely selective and the bar for even non-training posts keep rising every year. But sometimes even when you find an open post and apply, it was never truly open to begin with. Let's face it, not every job you see on NHS is genuinely available. Many hospitals already have someone lined up internally but still post the vacancy publicly to meet HR or equality compliance requirements. The result? IMGs spend hours crafting applications for jobs that were already promised to someone else. You hit submit, wait for weeks and never hear back. Not because you weren't qualified but because you never had a real chance. And when you finally do find an open post, there's another big filter waiting for you. This is one of the biggest roadblocks for IMGs. Many job descriptions clearly state applicants must have 3 to 6 months of NHS experience. Sounds simple, right? But how can someone get NHS experience if they have never been hired in the first place? This keeps hundreds of doctors stuck in limbo, and even brilliant candidates with strong clinical skills can get rejected automatically. Not because of competence but because they have never worked within the NHS system before. And just when you think that's tough enough, the rules themselves have started changing. There has been a subtle but powerful shift in NHS recruitment priorities. Here's how many shortlisting systems now work in 2025. First preference, UK graduate. Second, UK nationals who studied abroad. And third, international doctors who trained and graduated overseas. So even if you are fully qualified and GMC registered, you might not even reach the shortlisting stage. And to that, many hospitals now prefer recruiting internally. They hire their own FY2s or bank doctors first before opening jobs to external candidates. This means fewer vacancies reach NHS jobs and more competition for a few that do. So if the system feels like it's built against you, you're not wrong. But there are ways to fight back. Let's talk about solutions, because giving up is not an option. Here's how you can improve your chances. Optimize your CV. Keep it in UK format, clear, concise, 1-2 pages and highlight relevant experience first. Use keywords from the job description. Many NHS shortlisting systems are automated. Join locum agencies and NHS staff banks. They often have access to jobs that never get posted online. Do a clinical attachment or observership. Even a few weeks of NHS experience can change your shortlisting chances. Email departments directly. Sometimes a personalized, well-written email with your CV can open unexpected doors. And when the first opportunity comes your way, here's one thing to remember. Too many IMGs wait for the perfect post. the right specialty, location, or salary. But in reality, your first job is just your entry ticket into the system. Once you're inside, once you build NHS references and experience, doors start opening faster. Even a short-term or locum role can be the stepping stone that changes everything. So don't hold out for perfection. Take the first step that moves you forward. Because at the end of the day, every successful IMG story starts the same way. If you found this video insightful, follow us on Instagram at SkillMedic for more tips and career guidance, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for regular updates and deep dives into medical careers. Also, if you have any doubts regarding the video, please list them on the comments below. We'll be very happy to answer. I'll be seeing you in the next one. Till then, bye bye.